through the magic of family, it's all done. Except for all this in the middle. We're gonna get to that. We have 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 4. Oh yeah, and 5, 6, 7. All the way over there. But they're all done. Inside these boxes, we have our compost, we have our topsoil, we have our grading, we've got our trees taken down, and we've got them in a spot where they're not going to be bothering anybody because they're going to be making us some delicious food, and I'm so excited. Guys, we've had cutting day, cleanup day, build day, dirt day. It's my first plant day in my new garden. I had to make sure, I had to, confer with a few experts to make sure that I can really put them in, because 2 days ago, it was 40 degrees outside. You guys saw that in one of my previous videos, and it was hot and I didn't get a whole lot done. And the last couple of days has been super duper rainy, so I haven't been able to get a whole lot done there either. Today, I was like, man, I really want to get some stuff done. Did not expect to get this much done. And with the help of my absolutely wonderful family, all of the garden boxes are ready for my plants. And I'm so excited. Can you tell? So, shall we plant some things? Our first box in the very first front corner. This is going to have sugar snap peas down the front, lettuces, and spinach down the back. Cucumbers on the side here. I'm going to put the paneling over here. So we've got that nice drapery going over here. And the back here, we're going to put our broccoli over here. Again, we're going to do sugar snap peas and our leafy greens and beets that don't require a whole lot of sunshine for our first layer, so that I get my beautiful wall of food going on to the back of the property. We're going to have our bell peppers and our tomatoes and stuff like that over here. And we're going to get those out of the greenhouse and into the garden as quickly as we can. They look really amazing in the greenhouse though. I'll show you those. These guys are like begging to get out of the greenhouse though. They are like, I'm done with this, lady. Can we just like grow already? Yes. Today is the day. We are growing right now. Let's do it. Hold up guys, I'm actually getting a little bit too ahead of myself. So before I go ahead and start to plant my plants, I want to make sure that I have the proper amount of irrigation for them. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of work with my hoses here. I got a new 75-foot heavy duty hose the other day. It was on sale and I'm super happy because it was pretty cheap for the amount of hose that I'm getting. I also got some light drip irrigation that's going to go through our garden beds, as well as a couple of splitters to make sure that my berry patch still gets all of the water that it needs. So I should only have to water a couple of beds right now until I get more hosing and the rest of the beds in. But we're almost there! Just grabbed a couple things really quick from the garage. So I use these Quick Connect things that I get from Amazon. They're super easy to use. I really like using these because if I have to go through changing my system up or adding new attachments as they come in and I'm able to get them, this just makes it really easy to set them up really quick, and I don't have to worry about having to unscrew everything, and it all just works together. And then I'm also going to be using a little bit of wire just to peg the hose down in the garden bed just for now. The soil isn't too compacted, so I'll have to see if I can get a couple of other things instead of just this wire, but for now it's what's gonna have to work. So part of my hosing system that I'm using right now is a flat soaker hose. So this is just going to slowly leak out over time, and it's a little bit more efficient for water so that we're not wasting as much. This setup that I'm doing is a little bit inefficient, but it's better than just kind of squirting water everywhere. It's going to be hooked up to a timer, and I'll show you the whole thing once I have it mostly set up. I'm going to have a couple of things I'm going to change over time. I need a few more Quick Connect male connectors, female connectors, so that I can put them together a little bit easier. And it's the full system that works. Right now what's happening, you can see kind of behind me in the bed, so we've got it looping around in that one, then it goes over down the next one because it's a smaller box, and then it's going to go around again in the same pattern for the next box, and then the rest of it I'll probably have a few good feet of just extra line that's out there. However, I'm just gonna have to deal with it for right now until my next row of boxes come in, and those boxes will be the continuation of this system. Eventually I would like to be able to cut and place the hoses exactly where I want them, so I don't have anything running that's unnecessary and leaking through my pathways, so that I don't have to worry about weeds and stuff like that as much. I'm gonna have to look into how easy this stuff is to cut and to reassemble, and in the terms of that, we're on our way. Hi everybody, so I didn't really record an outro for this video because I had to go out and get these lovely larger cages for our tomato plants. I didn't have enough in my storage, so I had to make a quick trip out of the homestead. However, we got them into the ground, and of course got a little more carried away with my planting. So stay tuned for more plants that are coming. However, the garden beds are planted. And sorry, you can't really see them and the bugs are bad, but I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and I look forward to the ones that are coming up. We have some great footage coming for you, and I absolutely hope that you guys stick around to see how our garden series is going. And we look forward to seeing you on the next adventure. And until then, you all have a great night.